Alright, so I'm looking at kind of an unusual Star Wars game today, and this is LEGO Star Wars 3. So, I am a huge fan of the LEGO games, Traveler's Tales. I mean, everyone can say they're kid games, but to me, they're just... I mean, yeah, they're kid games, but they're just made with such care and love for what they're representing. Like, the first the first two LEGO Star Wars games, I guess I should say, were a little more simple, and this was kind of the first big LEGO Star Wars game, or LEGO game at all, actually, because originally it was just kind of like LEGO Star Wars, and then there was LEGO Indiana Jones, and then what else? Harry Potter. And Pirates of the Caribbean, I think, was the other one. But LEGO Star Wars 3 was kind of the first really big LEGO game. And really expanded on the look of the series and just the scale. As you can see, this is a replay of the Geonosian Arena from Episode 2. But primarily, this game follows the Clone Wars TV series. It's called LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. So it follows the first two seasons and the theatrical movie of the Clone Wars series, which I am a huge fan of. And this is the opening prologue level. This is the PC version. I'm playing with a 360 controller. I haven't really played this version, so I don't have a save file here. But I have 100% completed this game and on PlayStation 3. And this is easily, like, you know, even though it's a LEGO game, it's easily one of my favorite Star Wars games. And I mean, I don't want to say it's like the best Star Wars game, but it's up there. Like, there's so much you can do, and I even just love, as simple as this like one-button combat is, it's just the little flourishes they have with their lightsabers. It's just so much fun. So now I got Boba Fett somewhere around here. So as with like all the LEGO games, these studs that just came out of me when I blew up, you know, you collect all these. I got that meter at the top, and once you collect them all, you know, you get bricks, and then once you get all these bricks, you can unlock more stuff, and there's bonus levels and all this different kind of crazy stuff. But I'm not really focusing on any of that right now. I'm just trying to beat this level. So yeah, now I'm fighting Jango Fett. And I love this little lightsaber throw you can do. But I mean, the things they get right in this game, it's like, a lot of people complain about the camera, but the camera is kind of annoying since you don't get tons of control over it. But the gameplay they get right. It's very simple, but still fun. The look they get right. The sound design, which means it's ripped right out of Star Wars. It's all great, and they get the music. So one thing you notice is, I mean, the whole thing about the LEGO games is kind of funny interpretations of what you know from the movies or TV shows or whatever. But this is one of the last Star Wars game or LEGO games, and it might have been the last LEGO game where there was no talking. You'll notice none of the characters are talking. I think LEGO Lord of the Rings was the first one, or no, LEGO Batman 2 was the first one where they started talking. And LEGO Lord of the Rings was the next one, which was weird because they just ripped out all the audio from the movies, so it's a super serious dialogue matched with like the silly LEGO games. But the first big thing about this one was just the scale of how many characters you can have on the screen and all this kind of stuff. Like, there's these RTS levels in the game even, and this was the first one to add like this giant hub world. So I mean, a big thing about the LEGO games is they're all just kind of big puzzle games. So like, as you can see, I pretty much just have a puzzle with every step of the level. And for the most part, they're all pretty simple puzzles. I mean, like I've been saying, these are kids' games, but I don't know. I hate classifying them as kids' games because I played Lego Marvel on PC and PlayStation 4, and I reviewed that game when I was reviewing for a website, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. Like, those games are just made with so much love for the franchises, and I don't see why there's any reason they can't be taken as seriously as other games. Okay, so I have to close the doors now. See? Puzzle. I remember the first time I turned on this game, though, like, just, this is the first level you play, and it's just crazy, like, from what's been coming before from the LEGO franchise to this huge, like, arena battle and all these droids, like, it's pretty crazy. And maybe the best interpretation of the Geonosian arena battle in any Star Wars game ever. Like, I can't think of many other games that actually tackle this level. There was the Game Boy Advance game that's not very good. And then you get the added bonus of comedy on top of it, which a lot of people will look at the prequels as comedy, so that works. And I can't skip this video, unfortunately, so. Well, the first time you play through the game, they don't let you skip it. It's just so ridiculous, but come on. These games are fun. And, you know, there's so many characters in this game. Like, every character on this screen, I'm pretty sure you can unlock, even the Viceroy at some point. Alright, so yeah, after you beat each level, they always kind of give you a rundown of what you unlocked. So yeah, there's the character list, which honestly to me looks pretty small now, having played Lego Marvel, which has like 200 characters or something like that. This one still has a lot, but Lego Marvel puts it to shame. Yeah, so I didn't get the true Jedi status, so I'll go for that on my own time. Ooh, and I only made 200 bones. Yeah, so once you get all those gold bricks, there is like a secret level you unlock and stuff like that, so. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the Clone Wars series, so seeing that series interpreted in a LEGO game is actually like really exciting and really fun. So they're kind of giving you a little story here. So there's the three villains that you go after. There's Grievous, there's Dooku, and then there's Ventress and the generals, which that's where they're all going. So when you get to choose the levels, there's like 3 branching paths you can go, and I mean, it's really just playing through different parts of the TV show. Alright, so this is the introduction to the hub world, and this was a new edition, and the first time they did it in one of the LEGO games, and this is probably still my favorite. Unfortunately, since this is still early in the game, I can't really show you a lot of it, but so this is on the capital ship, and once I had more of these gold bricks, I could go through the store and go in different parts, and there's like puzzles to complete. There's like a custom character place. See right here, there's a character walking around that if I had the money for, I could buy. It's like once you encounter a character, defeat them in the game, then you can unlock them here. Alright, so this is your map, and this is where you kind of choose your levels. And this is where you kind of unlock some other stuff. There's this planetary conquest mode where you have to conquer every planet, which are just kind of like these big RTS battles. So this is your level selection. So right here you can see they got the 3 branching paths. I mean, if I wanted to follow the movie status, I could go Battle of Geonosis, but let me just kind of hop over here. And of course you got to start every level with the crawl. Alright, so this is... I don't think this planet is from the movie they did, but I think this actual level is from the TV show. This is the planet Christosis. So this is the point in the this is the planet they're on in the movie when Anakin gets his Padawan Ahsoka. As he's just listening to music. It's pretty good. Yeah, so now I can just kind of destroy stuff, or just head straight along with the mission objectives here. So normally I'd go around and I try to get everything in one run if I can. So yeah, in the level there's objects you have to destroy. If you destroy them all, then they'll give you a mini kit, which there's 10 mini kits per level, which that's the thing in the bottom left corner there. Once you get all those, you get like a huge money bonus, and I mean, it goes towards part of your 100% completion. So, more puzzle solving. Now let's kill some droids. So yeah, this is basically how a standard level goes. You know, you just progress through the level and you're gonna run into puzzles like right here. I gotta close the store so the guys stop coming. So one thing they did add is, like, in the old Lego games you would kind of just hold B to use the Force, but this time you can actually use your joystick and like move stuff. So I actually had to move that door down, where it used to just be just hold the button and it'll just do it. So they added a little extra gameplay to it there. I love just like knocking the blaster bolt back to him. It's always so satisfying. Alright, so yeah, this one's broken. So I think I gotta shoot the door closed. It's blowing stuff up. Alright, that's not it. So let's close this door. Okay. There you go. Puzzle solving. Alright. So now we all need to move in the elevator. And yeah, so there are different kinds of droids. This is actually another example of a puzzle where I gotta knock this dude's head off and pick it up and go and stuff. This is a moment where there's just kind of like these doors open and droids just keep flooding in. There's a lot of points where they just love showing how much stuff they can put on screen at the same time. But it's fine with me. I love just cutting people up. Alright, so need to figure out this puzzle here. So, alright, so that the little glistening there shows that I can use the Force on it, but only a Dark Jedi can use the Force there. So, and then right here, there's something only a bounty hunter can use, because the whole emphasis here is multiple playthroughs for each level. It's like you can't do things with certain characters, so you need to come back through a second time. So like if you want 100% the game, it's like playing level a bunch of times. So yeah, now we got this thing. Yeah, where'd that droid go? I need his head. Or no, actually I don't think I need that yet. Who do I got? I got this guy. Oh, there's another switch over here. Alright. So that closes the doors. Kind of cuts off the droids here. Oh, there he is. So I need to cut off this dude's head and then take it. Oh, he keeps picking it up. So now I have his head. Now I just need to find out where I can use it. Oh, okay. I need to blow up those with this. Gotcha. I can't hit that one. There we go. See, progress. Alright, so now I need the droid's head to... Where'd he go? There he is. Killing me. And honestly, it's been so long since I played this game and I'm having fun just doing this, so it's hard to concentrate on the video. I just want to play the game. So now I can go over here and access this, because they're like, yo, you're a droid. Which doesn't make sense, because it's a Republic ship. Yeah, so there's Ventress, which you may recognize from the show or some of the expanded universe, which doesn't exist anymore according to Disney.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, and then we move on to our next section here. Huh. So I thought this was the one where they added checkpoints. But I guess that would be Batman 2, maybe? Alright, so now we got a little force power puzzle here. You just gotta match up the pieces. Not too hard. I have, like, you know, I make jokes about it being a kid's game and stuff like that. I've legitimately gotten stuck on some of the puzzles before. I mean, it's only a matter of minutes where it's just like one of those things where it's right in front of your face and you don't see it, but it still happens. Alright, and now we're gonna encounter Ventress. Get kind of a boss battle here. So now I want her lightsaber. Yeah, so this is one you gotta hit her till she drops her lightsaber, and now she's gonna take it back, and then you pick it up to do damage to her. Fun. Simple enough. Alright, hit me back. I'm gonna play as Anakin for a while. Yeah, so you can switch characters, and then once you like beat a level, you unlock the free play mode where that's where you can like select different characters that you know that aren't like part of the story. That's how you unlock some of the areas you can't access yet, and you can switch characters like hitting the triggers or whatever. Just like how we killed Dooku. Yeah. So now she's gonna throw stuff at me and I gotta throw it back. Oh, that you can just put away your lightsaber and then pull it back out again. Oh man, we're just gonna do this all over the room. And now we gotta do it over here. Ugh. Faced. It's kind of funny. Alright. Ooh, I like this. You actually have to use the joystick to like move them around, do that. I love any Star Wars game that lets you like cut through stuff. Alright, so is this more throw stuff at me, I throw it back at you? Nope. Oh, how did that even happen? I killed myself. Alright, this is more give me the saber. Pretty simple stuff. Man, I just really want to play through this entire game all over again. It may not look like much. It's really one of those things you kind of got to get your hands on, but I just have so much fun with this game. And it's easily my favorite Lego game. Like, those people have done so much good stuff. Like, the Marvel game in particular is one of my favorite games of the year that came out. And but Lego Star Wars 3 is easily the best thing they've ever done and my favorite. And more puzzle solving. You throw it at me, it becomes my ladder. It's weird that like the Lego game has some of the more fun lightsaber action. Like, it's pretty simple stuff, but I don't know, I like it. Oh no. Like, this just, it looks really good. This was the first Lego game that really jumped it up in graphics. Alright, so yeah, now I gotta throw my lightsaber, which I hold my attack button that allows me to throw. take out these super battle droids. Alright, so now we go for the leg. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they look so ridiculous walking on these giant things. So, one thing you'll notice if you ever play these games is they play very heavily into the rule of 3. Pretty much everything you do in 3. Like, looks like he's got 3 legs, so I gotta take out his leg 3 times. Yeah, so here's leg number 2. I mean, occasionally they'll throw you off, and you only have to do something once or twice, but generally it's big rule of 3 up here. Alright, so yeah, now I got the head. And I will say, this one less so than the other games, but some of the LEGO games get some really long levels. Like, this one is still decent, but I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Like, now we're falling down on top of this thing. Do these, like, awkward jumps. Like, this kind of stuff was unprecedented in the previous Travertell's LEGO's games. Like, this was all new for this one, and it's just so good. Like, it's hard to believe that this silly little game they put as much effort into as they did, and they, you know, they do amazing work. I can't deny it. Oh, pay attention. All right, now let's get her. Let's end it. So yeah, that's the end of that level, and I mean, there's a lot I didn't bother with, like trying to find all the extra stuff in the level, but I mean, there's a lot of different level variety in this one, and it's worth playing, worth your time. And if you love Star Wars and you haven't played LEGO Star Wars, I highly recommend you checking it out. But thanks for joining me for another Star Wars game, and I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did.